Let's talk about the myth of the welfare queen while I do my dishes. Linda Taylor was born in the 1930s, and on the census records, she is labeled racially as being white, as is the rest of her family. But that didn't stop Reagan from creating an entire national myth around Black women being welfare queens. Linda Taylor was born as Martha Miller, and she was a master of disguise. She herself was racially ambiguous. However, again, if you go by the actual official records, she was a white woman. Yes, she did take advantage of the system. And yes, she also unalived a couple of people. Her story is actually absolutely wild, and Homegirl was a mastermind, but also very evil and psychotic. Yet to this day, despite all of the information that is available on who the actual welfare queen was, Black women are still labeled as being welfare queens because it's an easy way to keep everyone voting against their own interest. It's the same reason why you have these people who will cart watch as people are shopping and then see how they pay and go, oh, they got crab legs, they got all these expensive things, and they're just taking advantage of the government. You don't know people's lives. To be a bit personal, I actually got SNAP benefits at one point back in 2013 when I got laid off from a job that I had gotten very unexpectedly. I went from making six figures to making $34,000 a year at my new job because all of my jobs are commission based. Usually that commission comes pretty quickly. Took a year to build up the commission, so I was living off of $34,000 a year with a house, a car note, all of the bills, and I got $20 a month in SNAP benefits. As you can imagine, $20 a month ain't jack shit to eat off of, so what I would do is save up that $20 for 3 months, and then every 3 months I would go and buy meat. So I would drive to the grocery store in my brand new car that I had bought a year before, and I would buy a lot of meat. I am the prime example of somebody who, if anyone was looking at my shopping cart, they would be like, oh my God, but she just bought like ground beef and chicken and steak. She's taking advantage of the government. No, the government was literally giving me $20 a month, and that was the only time that I could actually afford to eat meat. And a matter of fact, I ended up having pretty severe anemia because I was eating potatoes and nothing but potatoes for almost a year when that was going on. Point being, the welfare queen doesn't actually exist, and statistically, considering that white women benefit the most from government assistance, it's more likely that it would be a white woman that would actually be taking advantage, and yet we get blamed. The country has some unlearning to do if we're ever going to start collectively voting for things that will make society better as a whole. Otherwise, if the Black folk keep getting blamed, no one is going to move forward.